Welcome back to episode 2 of me learning how to make pants so that I can become a fashion designer. So today's pants is going to be very different than the one that I made previously. So this is the first one that I made. Pretty simple in terms of construction. So this one's a elastic waistband and just pretty much just a wide fitting cut. But today's pants, I would say we're jumping up like 3 or 4 levels in terms of difficulty. So this pants is called a palazzo pants. I think it's supposedly only for women. It's like a women's type of pants where it's a very wide and flared silhouette. There are new skills or techniques that are required to make this pants, and I can kind of go over like high level like what we need to do on the pants. So the first thing that the pants has that I've never done before is darts. There's going to be a real waistband. Real as in, I mean, it's kind of like your regular pants, not the elastic, but you know, the ones that you find on regular pants. I don't know. And then the other one is pleats. So this pants, we're going to be making like a double pleat on the front of both legs. The most difficult is going to be the zipper fly. So your typical zipper fly. This is the first challenge of today, is doing the darts. So I have the back panels for the pants. You can see that I've already kind of clipped where I want to do the dart. So like on the pants, I don't know if you guys can see, you can kind of see that they show you where to, you know, do the dart. So all you got to do is line it up and then sew along the line on both sides. I did one dart and I already messed up. So I had to redo everything because this wasn't aligned. So I gotta make sure that this is aligned before I sew. Alright, so this is the dart that I completed. Very simple, but I already messed up, so it's not simple for me. But this is what it looks like.
I'm about to show you step by step how to create a zipper fly. This is a skill that's super important if you're making your own garments. There are so many different ways to do a zipper fly, and this way
Okay, so the next thing I am working on is a zipper fly, and I found a set of instructions that finally match like what the pattern came with. So now they have better pictures on there, so I have a better idea of what to do. So wish me luck. Status update. This is what my fly currently looks like. Very ugly, and I've already messed up like 10 times already. So this is definitely the hardest part of making the pants. Yeah, but I'm almost there. I just gotta hang on, and then hopefully it turns out okay.
One eternity later.
Okay, I finished my zipper fly, and this is the ugliest thing in the world, but it's okay. It's my first one, so it works. See, with the zipper guard and everything. Yeah, it's definitely ugly, but it's okay. That's what I keep telling myself. So this is my okay, so I feel like this is the sewing of shame. Like, you know how there's a walk of shame? This is the sewing of shame. I have to remove the fly guard that I just did because I didn't serge it. Instructions said to serge it, but the one that I was following that I found online said didn't serge it. But I figured at the end of the day, the one in the pattern should be the one I should be referencing. So I'll have to go back and sew this part, because if you don't serge it, you don't finish it, it's gonna keep fraying like this. And if you put it in the washer, for sure, it will rip apart. So I took it out and I'm going to be serging it and then putting it back on. Oh, I kind of rushed it and forgot to film and show you guys my progress, but I just finished sewing the crotch area and the inner inseam. I think what I have left to do is sew the outside out seams, and then going to serge it so that's nice, kind of like this, very nice and neat, and helps prevent the raw edges from fraying more. And then the last part, which is probably the last hardest part, is sewing the waistband. So after that, I think it should be good. Okay, so now what I'm doing is I'm trying to figure out how short to cut them, because currently they are way too long. Like it would sit here. Yeah, it's clearly way too long. Because I think these were supposed to be high-waisted, but because it doesn't really sit well, when it is high-waisted, it's slightly lower. So I have to figure out how much to cut off. Let's see. Okay, so I finally finished my pants, and it was a long and tiring process, but I did it. It's done. If I had to rank this in terms of difficulty, I definitely think it's a 10 out of 10 in difficulty. So the hardest part was definitely the fly. As you can see, I don't know how well you can see, but I don't know, it looks kind of, actually now that I'm looking at it, it looks okay. It looks decent. I think it's good for a first time. Oh, the pleats are the most sad part. You can see there's two here, but it's kind of off centered. And then it's supposed to be like, maybe like towards the middle. See, it's kind of on the side for some of it. And I don't think I ironed it well enough for you to see for the whole pants. Okay, so the next part, the back darts, probably the easiest. I think I've executed flawlessly. See this? Pretty good. Next part is the waistband. You kind of see it's a little crappy. You can see it's kind of like misaligned some places. It's not perfect. It's a great accomplishment nonetheless. I'm able to complete it, and that's all that matters. And I think at a distance, you can't even tell that I made it. So I consider that a win. So this is the second pants. Hopefully only the second of many to come. And yeah, let's try it on. All right, here it is, the fit. So I'm not actually done yet with the pants. I did not put a button or a clip here, so it's kind of just unbuttoned. But I think it is kind of too small for me waist-wise to really button it. So I'm really sucking in my tummy, but this is kind of how it fits right now. So I think the length is perfect. I was able to crop it or hem it just fine. But I think the waist is a little too small. So I don't know what went wrong. Maybe I did a little too much on the waist to bring it in, but it is kind of small. But everything else kind of checks out. All right, let me try it with some boots on. Oh, look at that. Maybe I'll do like another fashion show with this. Well, this is probably my widest pants yet. Try to make pants that I don't have in terms of silhouette and cuts. So this is definitely fits the bill. So this Paluzzo pants is very wide and flared. So it kind of like, boom, look at that. Look how much room I have. Incorporate this a lot in my rotation of pants. And yeah, it's kind of a different look, different switch up. But yeah, it looks good. Let me know what you guys think. This is fit number 1. I just paired it with my Ore derbies. And then on top is a jacket that I got from Korea. And yeah, pretty simple, of course, all black. I do like how versatile the pants is. I thought it was going to be too wide, but I think it kind of plays out really nicely. How it sits on the pants is pretty perfect. And yeah, I can't complain. This second fit, I think I've tried on the boots already, but this is kind of like with a fit I would normally wear outside. So I got my boots. I keep forgetting where I get it in Italy. And then I have my Capital denim jacket on top. And yeah, just a nice outfit again. Very simple, uniform-like. So I just keep from the top down. Just love how it sits on the boots. And yeah, overall, very cool. I'm just complimenting my own pants. I don't hope it doesn't come across as very prideful. Thanks guys for watching today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed my process in making my second pair of pants. Stay tuned for episode 3 as I, of course, make another one. And yeah, hope you guys like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.